Okay, welcome to lesson 29, unit rate and unit cost. Lesson 29 of numbers and operations. So here's our second lesson dealing with rates. There's probably 4 of these. Then we're going to get into proportions, but proportions are rates. So there's a whole host of these things. Okay, here's our objective. A rate, we've seen this before. Now, what makes a rate different from a unit rate? So let's take some numbers. And this, you see unit rates in the supermarket all the time. So let's take a rate like 4 to 9. Okay, this is a rate. It's a proper fraction. But a unit rate, you must have the bottom of your fraction must be 1. So what you have to do here is divide both top and bottom by 9 to make 1. And then 4 divided by 9 is like 0.4 repeating. And I know technically you're not supposed to have a decimal, but I just showed you this example just to prove a point. A unit rate has 1 in the bottom. That's the whole point with unit rates. Unit costs is dealing with money. So anytime you see costs, we're dealing with money. So 70 minutes to stock 14 shelves. Here we have a rate. The word to, you have your numbers. And now this video is actually going to have the words in it. So 70 mins over 14 shelves. Let me write shelf as a singular shelf. Okay, so now let's solve it on the next one. 70 divided by 14. And when we say unit rate, you're actually going to have to divide these out. 17 minutes per shelf. Okay, so 70 divided by 14. Let's try 5 times 4 is 20. That gives us 70. Okay, so it takes a person 5 minutes to stock 1 shelf. And this is a unit rate. How much to get 1 shelf done, or 1 of whatever the bottom thing is. Let's look at our second example. Find the better buy. 3 pints for $1.08 or 5 pints for $1.98. And when we think of money, money always goes on top. So $1.08, well, not always, but 99% of the time, money goes on top. Dollars per pint. And 198 for 5. But now that we had these set up, we can't compare these because you got 3 here and 5 here. So how do we do that? This is why we have to turn a unit rate. We're going to divide this one by 3 and this one by 5, and then we're going to compare the numbers. And we'll do that on the next slide. So we have 108 divided by 3 goes in 3. 3 times 3 is 9, 18, 6. So it's 36 cents. 36 cents or 36 hundredths of a dollar for 1 pint. Now let's check the $1.98 price in a different color. So $1.98 divided by 5. 5 goes into 19. 3 times 5 is 15. 48. 9 times 5 is 45. You get 30. I'll just leave it there. So it's roughly 39 cents. So we'll say it is 39 hundredths of a dollar, or 39 cents per 1 pint. So now which one is cheaper? Well, obviously 36 cents is cheaper than 39 cents. So this is the better buy. And you see this in the supermarket all the time with those tags for prices for whatever food items you buy. But you have to read it carefully because sometimes the tag, one brand will compare, pints, and the next brand will compare quarts and all of that kind of stuff. And you see come up. Okay, so express as a unit rate. $6 for 12 pounds of spaghetti. So we have $6 and a 12. So we're going to pretend that this is 600 and we would divide 12 by 600. 12 goes into 65 times. 5 times 12 is 60. Subtract 0, 0, 0. So your price per unit pound is 50 cents per 1 pound. When dealing with unit rates, the bottom must be 1. So find a better buy. So 4 divided by 3, $4 for 3 cans, or 4 cans for $5.50. Which one is the better buy? So 4 divided by 3 is 1.3 repeating. So it's roughly 133 per 1 can. And 4 goes into 5 once. 15, 30, 3 is 12, you get 30, 137. So 137 per 1 can. So obviously again, our first one is the better buy. So that is our lesson on unit rate and unit cost. I'll see you on the next video.